Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, today is a very exciting but also very sad day. Exciting, actually, we'll just get the sad stuff out of the way. The sad stuff is this is the last race on F1 24. Someone won't agree. On Premier Sim Gaming Leagues. But this is also a happy occasion, an exciting occasion, because we're going to crown a champion. Either Finley or Hazara will become the PSF2 champion. Finley is 8 points ahead of Hazara in the championship. Hazara is on 63, Finley is on 71. He's tied with Fraser, but Fraser is not able to show up tonight, so he cannot win the championship because Finley is ahead whilst tied with his teammate Fraser on first and second places. Next best result is 4th compared to Fraser's 6th, so Finley would be jumping ahead in that scenario. So Hazara is the only driver that can stop him, and he must gain 9 points, as he has only won once this season. A second win would not be enough to win it because he's only had 1 second place compared to Finley's 2 second places. Final venue for tonight's championship showdown will be here at the Yasmina Circuit in Abu Dhabi, just like the Formula 1 has been last year for the constructors and 2021 for both championships. We don't talk about how the drivers won ended in 2021, that's for another day too. So we have all the drivers on the track except Sapala. 16 drivers tonight, a few have dropped out, a few were reserves tonight. Rafi, Stefan, and Leon as well, all competing for the night, the final race of the season, where we will have champion crowns. The constructors, I believe, has been wrapped up. And that is true. They only get 30 points in the night, and they are 30 ahead of Kick Sauber, so Aston Martin are the constructors champions of season 39 in Premier Sim Gaming Leagues. By the way, I'm Otaku Logan. No Indigo tonight, unfortunately. Indigo is ill and will miss the final race of the season. I am doing this for the final time here on F1 24 before F1 25 releases in late May. Get the iconic edition with Lewis Hamilton on it. So we've got drivers on their laps as I speak. Rafi coming around in the Ferrari will be on the cover. Oh, might be the first time since actually, well, I was going to say F1 23, F1 2020, but I know there was F1 22 had Charles Leclerc on it, so not the first time since. But Rafi coming to the line. It looks like we're going to have the first laps set. Finley, the championship leader, sets the benchmark at 1:21.496. No one be able to come close to that as of now. Lawrence in the Kick Sauber, he's telling Finley to watch out. Lawrence won the first race of the season but hasn't been able to win or even be on the podium since. Hasn't set a lap time in the first run. Hugo Silver up into 6th but is about 8 tenths down. No one. Finley is well ahead. Finley is flying. We've had 10 drivers set a lap. Make it 10. Keep it at 10 because Zonenberg unable to set a time legally. We'll have to go again. And I've just noticed he's running a full tank of fuel on hard tyres. Is he doing a last to first? Perhaps. Because everyone else is on qualifying level fuel, just one lap and go, touch and go. And come back in and set another lap. See, you go under a tunnel from the outside of the track to the inside of the track in the pit lane. It's the only pit exit that does so in the world. See the haze behind Hazara when you go down this long straight. This is the final round of the PSGL season. And of course F1 24. So a landmark occasion. We've got PSGL F1 at 8 o'clock. We will have the title decided there as well. But right now, hello to the 20. Oh, thank you, Indigo. I've just read the chat. Indigo saying, thanks so much for commentating. I didn't know we spent much time together. You have been amazing to work with. I want to continue this partnership. Fantastic commentator, mate. Keep it up. Always doing a mega job and wish you the best night. Thank you very much, Indigo. And I'm sorry to see that you can't make it tonight, but hope you get well soon. And hopefully you can come back fit, flying Vettel, ready for F1 25. And I'm definitely going to be back. Don't worry. I'm not blinking leaving. Why should I? I always have the Monday nights off. Don't see why I should stop here. Love doing this. I'll do it for a single pretty penny. And I've just realised I've not muted my stream. Whoops. Sorry about that. Yes, don't do this for a single penny, as pretty much most of us here. As Hazara unable to set a lap again. Hazara, the only challenger left standing in Finley's way to the trophy, failing to set another lap again. He did say he hadn't got much practice, which is a pretty fatal thing to do if you're challenging for a championship. Again, if you over practice, it might hurt you, tire you. Lawrence, his teammate, also unable to get a lap so far. I have that car in Lego form. Actually, I have half of these cars in Lego form. So Hazara, once again, will have to set another lap time. And again, he's got 10.5 minutes left, so long way to go. Who have we got crossing the line? Is that Sipla? No, it's Finley. Finley starting another lap. He's going to try and go even better than the 1:21.496. Over a quarter of a second ahead. That is ludicrous. Especially when it's the title finale and there's a bollard on the track. I'm surprised they haven't got a marshal to pick that up. But wait, this is a video game, Logan. Sipla again unable to set a lap. So it's been quite a quiet qualifying session since the first lap. You know, had a massive slide into turn 4. Turn 5, I apologise. That was installed the year Max Verstappen won the title. The first time. And he did the overtake at that corner. Call utter BS. Honestly, the first time comes together, I think they've done a mega job. You always make me laugh too. Really hope to continue this in the future. Done a mega job alternating between Div 1 and Div 3 season. Well, thank you. I feel very not humbled. Feel very proud you said that. Very grateful for the comments. So Hazara coming in again. What's Finley's validated his lap? Slash just went into second place. Very impressive. On the front row. Rafi's up there in 4th, and he's setting another lap. Oh. I think he may be backing out this one. Yes, he is backing out of this one, but certainly not is Gavroche. Sorry, that was Leon. I do apologise, I got the wrong car. In the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls Orlen F1 team, which is a much more striking livery in 25. I can't wait to see it. The White Bull, as I'm calling it. I know there was the White Bull in Suzuka. So it's like they were running 4 cars for once. You know, they said to try and break away from the Red Bull team. It's pretty lot. Thank you very much. And if you don't get a comment feature, it's an absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks, man. I don't really hold my commentary in full regard, in all honesty, but oh dear, Leon, careful about that. You don't want to crash the wall and end your session. You're already P5. Don't let that be your peak. For P1, you need to shave off nearly 3 tenths to get that. Also, the white stripe on that car reminds me of the one the Ferrari's got this season. What was I going to say? I have forgotten. Oh well. This says I have to say something random to pass the time. Chicken jockey. I'd like to apologise for any popcorn that's been thrown around. Sipla starting a lap going around first turn, pretty much a 90-degree angle. Up through this valley here. A massive crest. You go right and then you turn left for a hard left into turn number 5. Then the longest straight on the track. Although to be fair, it's a weird one because as you can see it drifts off to the left right at the end. I don't know why that's the case, maybe for safety reasons, but it's been like that since the start in 2009 when it hosted his first race. Can you believe this track's been on the calendar for 16 years? 16 years, it's a long time. So Sipla on his way towards the famous, yes, is it the W? The W Hotel? Well, it's the S Hotel or something. I know they named it W something, or one letter. Go under that, which makes this track very unique. Oh, there's a slide out of... But it's still good for third. He's down 100th off a slash. And Rafi's starting his lap now. Starting 6 minutes left, by the way. Trying to shave off just under 3 tenths to get the pole position currently held by our championship leader. He goes right through the Mercedes of Stefan. Zane's on a lap coming through the chicane. That's Diogo Silva coming across the line in 12th. Azara now, how is he doing? Setting his lap right now. He's coming through the hotel as well. And past the marina where all the boats are docked. And like Monaco, this. Albeit the walls aren't as close. You may notice it kind of looks like a street track in that final part as well. Like the walls, there's nothing between the track and the walls. It's just don't hit the wall. And Hazara's finally got in the 9th, and the times just keep tumbling for Finlay. He's a 1:21.336. It might be almost impossible to tame him tonight. Hazara only 10th. This might be anticlimactic tonight, and I do apologise if it is. Yanel gets in a second. They're starting to fall now. Rafi into third. Finley's just still well ahead though by nearly 2 tenths. Gavroche coming to the line. What's he going to put up? He goes third! So the Williams are second and third now. That's Diogo Silva coming across the line. And he's a thousandth down in his previous time. Almost identical lap times. We've also got this Haas slash, who's invalidated. We have Finlay is still coming around. Zane is off his lap, I believe. Yep, he's off his lap. Leon is invalid. On his lap is Nico in the Red Bull. Sapala Gold. He's only P6 right now though, so got a lot of catching up. We do. This is the final round of Premier Sim Gaming League Season 39, brought to you by GT Omega. Use the code PSGL for 5% off at the checkout. Don't do that in the race, please, Nico. That would be a 5... Oh, it's a 10-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. Is Diogo Silva secretly Lewis Hamilton? He's got the yellow helmet on. Perhaps. Phil coming around the final corner. That is a gorgeous view of the hotel. And that bridge there. And Phil pitting in, he's not liking that lap time. He's got... It's probably right to do so because he's only got 3 minutes left. I didn't notice there's not much time left. Kevin Zonneberg, by the way, is he thinking this is the race or something? Because he's gone on hard tyres for 9 laps. I'm not sure what his strategy behind this, but he's failed to get anywhere near. He's 2 seconds down from Stefan in 15th. Of course, we're not counting Phil's time. Is that unrepresentative? Everyone coming out now, and they'll have to come out ASAP because we've only got 2 minutes left. It will take about 1.5 minutes to get around the full lap. So let me just check on the chat and the Discord. So all the drivers are now out on the track, and the first one of them, I believe, is Lawrence. Yes, it is Lawrence. Known for being an early bird, I think. Seems like he has 2 laps of fuel, just in case he has to abandon 1 lap. Actually, forget it, because he's not going to get around another lap. He's only got 1:15. So this lap will be the one that counts. Here he comes, the first corner, 1 minute to go. Everyone should be getting on their final lap, hopefully. Kevin Zonneberg still out there, doing some laps, 10 lap hards. Is there a strategy behind this? He's not really taking part in the session. Fake tatter. I don't know what you mean. Oh, right, we need the real one. Right, I see. His new name is Fake Tatter. Kevin lost the first trust. Well, it might work. 15 seconds to go in the session, and Hazara is going to be the last to complete his final lap. So we'll have to watch until then. The Championship Challenger will be the last to set a lap. Lawrence is going to be the first. So the Kicksabers bookending this last stretch of cars, crossing the line after completing their lap. How is Lawrence in the fair? Is he going to go up above his teammates? He's 62 thousandths ahead, coming around the final corner, and he goes up to P5. So a decent showing from Lawrence. Zane unable to go anywhere further. Coming across the line is Slash. He's unable to improve. Next, we've got Stefan. Stefan comes across in P9. Yanil's next. He's in second. Can he stop? No, he cannot. He improved from his time, but he can't crack Finley's time. Who next to cross the line? Rafi. He's unable to improve. Nico goes to third. Finley cannot improve. Only Gavroche can stop Finley from getting pole position. No, it's not going to happen. What about Hazara? He is improving, but it's not looking like enough. To the line goes Hazara, and he goes to P3. A great final lap to go to P3, but it is Finley on the final round of the season, the championship leader, that gets first blood in this final race of 9 races this season. It is a stirring time of 1:21.336. Oh, pretty much an eighth of a second ahead of Yanil. Hazara 0.17 down. Nico exactly 2 tenths down in 4th, and Gavroche completing the top 5. Rafi and Lawrence setting the exact same time, 6th and 7th, but it looks like Rafi will be ahead because he set it first. Unfortunately, Phil, who set his time on mediums, and Kevin Zunneberg on hards, underrepresentative times. Therefore, they'll be starting right at the back. Now, please ignore the start. This is not the start. It's just the practice start. Kevin Zunneberg, by the way, back in the last place, is the only full-time driver who's failed to score this season. Phil and Rafi have also, who joined late in the season, also on 0. And Lolo only made 1 appearance this season in Brazil, and Manlight also only made 1 appearance this season. Jensen, who joined last week, got a 10th place finish. He also on 1 point, with 10th place finish in Singapore. Diogo Silva's only scored in the first round, 9th place in Bahrain, 2 points. George Ansel only scored for 9th place in Belgium, 2 points. Yves Lucas has had 2 9-point finishes. 9th place finishes. George Ansel actually got 4 in Brazil, I think, so he got 2 points. Brian Amos was supposed to be here tonight but had to drop it in the last minute. He's finished 8th, a 9th and a 10th for 6 points. Slash got a 6th place and a 10th, so he's also on 6 points. Only 5 drivers have won this. 4 drivers. No, it is 5 drivers. I'm sorry, I was right first time. Only 5 drivers have won a race this season. Finley, Fraser, Hazard, Christian, and Lawrence being the only driver not to be in the top 5. Alex Marciano only started 3 races, and he finished 4th, a 2nd, and a 4th. And no, actually, he started. Sorry, I do apologise. He's actually started 4 races. He only started half the races, and Alex Marciano is 7th place at the moment. Pretty impressive. Zara has finished every race. Finley has finished all but the first race. Fraser finished every race except this last one. He's not in. Oh yeah, Nico's finished every race. His first 5 though were out the points. But then he's got a 6th place and a 5th and then a 2nd place last week at Mexico. Which practice is all you need, said Kevin Zunneberg. Well, interesting. Will it work? That is the burning $1 million question we will be asking in just a few moments. Just be getting ready in a few moments. Grid is being set. Right, so here we go. The final race of the season about to begin. Alright guys, we should be getting away in a few moments time, so stay tuned. Here we go. The final race of the season, 5 lights ahead of the drivers, and we're underway. Finley immediately charges clear of the rest of the field. Hazara trying to get past. He needs to get past Yanil, but he can't get past Yanil at this point. Still chasing him, heading up to the valley as we have Rafi is right down to 15th. A horrible start for him. Back to the field, and Zara goes on the inside of Yanil, and Watkins, his teammate, is getting alongside Nico, and there is a yellow flag, a 10-second penalty for Tom and Zane, it seems. But now Yanil right behind Hazara. Hazara needs to get past Finley, but here comes his teammate against Yanil. Yanil is struggling already Now, what is the tyres? Oh, look at this. Mediums for both kick servers. Everyone else seems to be on the hards except Leon, Stefan, and Zunneberg. Looks like the medium tyres are playing in very well in the hands of the kick servers who stop Finley at all costs from winning this title. Let's hope the games play. Let's hope the tactics are clean tonight, unlike a certain race. There's going to be some Sergio Peller's Ministry of Defence suggestive action. Who wonders? Oh, look at this. Sim Siplo right behind. He's going for him. That was a very ambitious, over-ambitious perhaps move on Diogo Silva by Ensapala, and now he's side by side with Tom. Oh, and Rafi is getting too involved in the battle. He's trying to get past, but he can't seem to just get back up those positions. He had an incident with M. Sipala, it looks like, and unfortunately he's now at the back of the pack. He started in 6th and now he's down to 16th. So all 16 drivers approach turn 6 once again, and is that Azar looking for a move on the inside? It could have been perhaps, but not quite. They'll have DRS heading down the street. And it goes on, and he's closing. Is he going to try and make the move on Finley here? No, he's not close enough. And that's Stefan passing Slash for 9th place, heading into turn 9. Nico closing in on the top 4. He's on the hard tyres as well as Unil. Leon on the mediums though, so he's going to try and make an early charge. They're going to have to pull away after. Of course, they'll have to pit and they'll be going on the slower, less grippier compounds, but longer lasting. Lap 3 of 29. Hazara is doing very well at the moment, but if he were to win, he needs to hope that he finishes in 1st and pretty much Finley finishes 6th, or, because of course he got the pole position point, or 5th, but Hazara gets the fastest lap. That's the only way he's going to win this title. Hazara. Oh, look how close the kick Saubers are to the championship leader of Finley. And this, by the way, is the worst camera angles in the history of the game. And I hope they're removed for F1 25. Nobody wants to see another onboard camera in place of an on-site camera like these ones here. Gavroche and Leon battling fiercely for 6th place, with Nico in front. Leon has the advantage of the medium tyres. Look how close he is. Heading under the hotel. Great sight for the hotel guests. Whereas Fraser, he is away, I'm afraid. Unfortunately cannot compete in this race, so he has to surrender his championship chances. Lap 4 begins. It'll be interesting to see what Hazara and Lawrence can do to stop Finley from winning this championship. But Finley, the clear favourite to win it at the moment. He's staying real clear of Hazara and Lawrence. But here we go, he's going to have DRS as it stands. And Finley's going to have to put all the stops to prevent him from overtaking. And he feels very vulnerable at the moment. And he knows it too well. But guess what? Lawrence is coming too. Lawrence is going to try and put over the fence for Finley, and he does. Oh no! Hazara's left the session! Not now! I've got to invite him. Someone invite Hazara. Hazara is now falling down the pack. Is that it? I can't... Hazara's rejoined the session, but now he's falling right down the order. Why now? Why did it have to be now? Well, it looks like this championship is over. And he's battling with Stefan behind Sorry, I was frivolously trying to see if we could get him back in the session, but he's rejoined the session now. But this gives Finley a massive, massive gap over them. And Azara's even falling further back. Now he's trying to battle with Slash and Sipala and even Phil. It's clear of them, but now he's got to make all these moves again. It's a disaster for Hazara. Oh, we got an incident. Oh, Lawrence has been involved in an incident. Oh, dear. And that's going to cause some trouble further back now. I do not know what has happened. But Lawrence is trying to get back that position off Tom. I don't know what has happened to Lawrence, but now it's all falling out of place for the Sauber boys, as it looks like Hazara trying to pass Stefan for 8th place. That's a great move on the outside. The revenge arc is starting to begin, but poor Lawrence, his teammate, is going nowhere. He's got wing damage. Oh man. So unlucky, and he knows it. It's like it was destined to be Finley's day, and he's not been challenged for the lead since. Imagine if that was the last lap of the season. Yeah, that would just be cruel. I'm sure it's happened somewhere. I'm sure there's been a league race where someone has lost the title on the last lap because they disconnected. It's going to take an absolute miracle for Finley to lose this championship now. Can you stop showing the wing? That is the worst angle. Nobody needs another onboard camera. Broadcast, but I thought you mean pretty much on the outside of the track. Here's Leon, he gets past Zane. And Nico now chasing down Yanil. Finley sitting very comfortably in the lead. Zane now. It's a 10-second penalty. Kevin Zunderberg, by the way, has pit. He's on the hard tyres. Lawrence has had a wing change. And Finley now is out width of DRS range. Zane trying to get past Leon. He could do it at turn 5. Oh, whoa! Leon! It was a save! I thought that was it for him when he had that collision with the curb. Oh, and Zane has to push Leon, and Zunderberg is on the penalty box. And Yanil getting immediately drafted past by Nico, and now Nico is into second place. And Leon has just lost 2 positions. It could be 3 soon. He's going to try and get one of the back from Gavroche. Side by side, but it's not working. And in fact, he's being passed by M. Sipilar as well. They've all got DRS. And it looks like Leon is losing out, but he could get past Gavroche again, and he clashes with Gavroche's rear left tyre. Oh, and he nearly runs into the back of him. And Hazara's right behind this lot, so this could be very good for Hazara. And Tom is falling down the order. Oh, we've got a crash! It's Stefan at Latifi corner. So wing damage, and he'll have to come back into the pits for a new wing. But luckily for Finley's sake, no safety car yet. Now let's see what's happening between Zane and Sakala. That's a move for 4th place, and that could be Gavroche making it 2. Hazara is up to 7th. Now he's going to see all the chaos unfold in front of his very eyes up ahead. because these three are battling for 4th place, and he could be too. Here they come then, down to the next turn, and that's Finley past Gavroche's past. Nico's passing second again, and you can see Azara trying to find all the extra oomph to get around, but he's still well behind Finley. He needs to be well clear of Finley. Started P3, now P7. Nico sets the fastest lap of the race. That'll be a bonus point if you can get it. Lap 9. So will there be any big moves happening soon up the order? Got M. Siplar just trying to get that 4th place back, but remember, Gavroche's got a penalty. We'll have to serve in the pits, I think. What is Gavroche's penalty? No, it's not in the pits. It's 3 seconds. You can't serve 3 seconds in the pits. It's just the 5 and 10 second ones you can serve. And he is passing to 4th. All of a sudden, though, Finley is losing ground to Nico. Nico seems to be much faster right now, and Kevin Soderberg set the fastest lap on hard tyres. No point for him though, he's got to be in the top 10. And that is Slash past Leon. See a massive view up the top of the Ascarina circuit with the venue of the final race of the 39th season of Premier Sim Gaming Leagues here on YouTube. We'll all seem to get very close again. Leon now down to 9th on the medium tyres. We'll soon get to the point where the medium tyres are just running out of steam and they'll have to pit. Now Nico, a chance to take the lead here. Finley's only been challenged for the lead once, but of course we know what happened to Zara. So, chance for him now. And also Yanil, look out for Yanil in 3rd to take the lead here. They keep battling, these guys will get into the battle. Ezekiel's going to be close enough to make a move. One move that is happening is Gavroche's got ahead of him, Sipola. Now will be continuing their battle into the next segment of corners. Stop giving me these wing cameras, they're not feasible. There's a chance for the lead, but Finley is still in the lead. But they're much closer now. That's the battle for lead, this is the battle for 4th place. 2 different packs fighting for position. Any more tricks up your sleeve, Azara? May as well dispose of them now. Gap between 3rd and 4th is becoming smaller though. Azara leading those on the medium tyres. Leon has got a penalty. He's in the pits, it seems, for change of tyre. Look at this, the battle at the top. Oh my goodness, Yanil! Getting very uneasy on that curve there. What's Nico planning? Take some Max Verstappen inspiration, perhaps? Now a chance for Nico to take the lead. You can sense him coming. And he goes right into the lead. But watch out, there's Yanil as well. He's going to try and take 2nd place. Into the corner. Trying to defend that position, and he's unable to. And he'll have DRS. So Finley. But now Nico's in the lead and Finley down to 3rd. Gavroche gets ahead of M. Sipler again and into 4th. I think they've got to trade DRS now so they can close up to the top 3. Finley now in 3rd, but still in very comfortable position in the championship. He will be too far ahead for Hazara to win the championship, so he'll take it himself. The F2 championship, 2nd biggest title on the PlayStation 5 console. I do believe it will only be on PlayStation 5 into F1 25, so Oh, and Azara's coming into the pits. This is big now. He's undercutting. Actually, no, he's overcutting. I do apologise. I forgot he's on the hard tyres. So we will be going medium now. But are his chances starting to fade away? Finley's got to do the undercut, I think, to seal the title when he is to pit soon. Started on the hards. Some of them might be goal hanging for a safety car. You never know. Finley is going to try and close up to the two in front of them. The two are... Wow. Got very slow into the corner. And M. Simple is coming up close. He's 1.5 seconds down now. All of a sudden, this race has come alive again. Hazara's come out in 12th place. 4th and 5th place again. No change at the top 3. Phil down in 8th. Hazara have got to put the laps of his life now. If he's going to have any chance of this, it's going to have to be quali laps all the way. 18 quali laps. How are your quali laps faring? You did very well in qualifying in the last lap. You struggled early though. You struggled to get a lap in. You validated. But then when you got up to 3rd, that was a saving grace. But then, of course, you had a dismal early start to the race. You had disconnected at the worst possible moment he was leading. But now he is charging up the field once again, hopefully, because he's got the hard tyres. We've got an incident in Sector 1. It's Tom. Tom has had an incident, but it looks like he'll be fine. Continue, he's down to 11th. And that's into the lead. Eco getting passed by Finley. Finley getting into 2nd place. Now he's got to play this very carefully. If he collides with either of these drivers, it'll be curtains for him. This is allowing Memsipala back into the game. And the rest of them behind them now. Finley's going to be overtaken by Nico again, it seems. But Finley ain't going to take it that lightly. On the inside. Oh, he's collided with him. He's got to be careful there. That could have been it for Finley. And that could have been the dream situation for Hazara. Wouldn't be the most pleasant way to win the title, but no, you've got to take your title with whatever you got. Oh, and a Sector 2 incident. I'm not sure what's happened. It seems to have just disappeared immediately, but look at this! Gavroche is now within range of Finley! Oh no! All of a sudden it's on again! You got to remember, you got to consider the penalties. Penalties will decide this, so if Finley goes off the track, that could be fatal. And Tom has retired in the pit lane. Tom is out of this race. Lawrence gets on the penalty box. Look at them. Top 3 fighting again. Nico will be challenging for the lead. Here comes Finley. He's going to try and cut through and take the position, but no, it's not going to happen. Like, these two drivers, they want Hazara to win the title. They're not letting him through. Oh no! Has made a massive slide. And he's out of contention. And now Gavroche is right behind Finley. 30-0, he's fallen right down to 8th. After that mishap, misjudgment out of turn 7. And now he's down in the trenches. Look at this, the battle for 14th is quite exciting. But now Gavroche trying to spoil CPI Finley's party. In the other Williams, he'll take the baton that was passed from by Yanil unexpectedly. And we have Yanil in the pits. I think he may have got damage. Either that or his tyres are completely wrecked from that spin. Lap 15, we've reached the halfway mark of this grand finale of F1 24 and Premier Sim Gaming Leagues. And now Finley needs to run. And run quickly. By the way, Leon is right up close to Hazara. Oh, and Finley has taken the lead again. But Now we come into the next corner. There'll be detection zone for Nico, and he'll get the DRS, so he might get back through. Gavroche has caught up to them both. As we have mentioned, and this will be the lead again for Finlay. Nico. Zara in 10th, but it is not going to even be close to enough. As I said, he's got to put the lats for his life now. We're going to put the leader into one. He's 19 seconds behind. And Leon is going to get through past Zara. And this is not good news for him. This is a telling sign he could be about to lose this championship. Leon's got a penalty though. Battle again happening for 14th. As the leaders get past the first corner once again. As Rafi is pit. This will be for medium tyres. This will be the last pit stop he makes in this game, unless there's a late safety car or he gets damage. Look at this, the top four are fighting for the leads. 2 Astons, a Williams and a Red Bull. What's it going to be? This is going to be bad news for Noah, I think. And here he goes into the inside. Finlay going to try and get onto the inside. He's not able to do it. Oh, he's had a collision with Nico. Now Gavroche's right behind him. Surely he's got to get past now. What you going to do, He's going to try and go round the outside of Nico. Is it going to work? Oh, nearly collides into him. And Finlay gets through on the outside. Wow, incredible. Look how close the top four are. The hotel guests are absolutely going nuts over this. It's so close to the top. Oh, Zapata nearly loses it. It's going to have to be Finlay's best mate here. Oh, he is. He's psychic. They're teammates. Yeah, so close at the top four, but this is not working well for them. Because Hazara, if we take a pit stop, he's got back ahead of Leon. He's 17 seconds ahead, so at this rate, Hazara is going to be ahead of this bunch. Phil's pit. There you go. By the way, battle for second place between Nico and Gavroche. We thought about getting past Finlay, but it's not going to happen. Goodness me, you've got a front row seat if you are Sipala. Silver gets another penalty. What's going to happen at the front? No, that's an outside move from Gavroche. He's going to go for it. He goes right on the outside, but this is allowing Nico into play. Finlay will have a chance to strike back, and now he's going to try and get past Finlay. Through before the hotel. Finlay has to give it up. He's got no choice. He's got to put the championship first, and Sipala gets a 3-second penalty. Now, could that actually help Finlay? Unless he gets a penalty of himself. And they're in. Finlay's going to be overcut here. This might not be good news for Finlay, actually. Staying out, that gives him the lead again. To be medium tyres for both Sipala and Nico, all coming in here. 5 drivers in the pits. Now, here's Hazara. He's going to get past them all. A safety car would be fatal now for Hazara. It starts to get pretty dark here. Hazara now in 3rd place. Finlay's going to need the run of his life here. My goodness, this championship is not over. Leon is going to get past Hazara here. Now, I think they might be playing a game of their own as well. I think they might be trying to give each other DRS, but the battle is so rapid here. That is Gavroche ahead of Sipala, ahead of Nico, ahead of Yanel, ahead of Rafi. They keep battling though. This will be good news for Finlay, who's still in the lead but yet to pit. You must pit. I think Leon may be in a truce. There's nothing against alliances here. They do it all the time on the game show Survivor. So if they do that on the reality show, that should be allowed here as well. After all, we don't like races without a bit of drama. We drift through the hotel once again. Finley's in. Finley is in. Zane takes the lead for the moment. This is it. Where is he going to come out? It's a good pit stop. Zara will make his way past Finley. Finley. Uh-oh. Is he going to have to do it from a long way back? I fear so! Everyone's past him! Hazara is in the championship lead for now! Wow! He's overcut, but he has the most life out of these tyres, so do not count anyone out. And plus, there's so many people on penalties and more to be dished out. Finley has to go through the entire gauntlet now. He has no choice. Because he might get a 3-second penalty as well. So these guys are battling. Leon, once again, is he going to come to Hazara's aid once they get closer? Because these tyres, they will soon become worn out. And of course, those medium tyres, well, we know they're much softer and much more grippier. Look at the gap there, it's really starting to fall over. It's not going to be enough. Finley is still ahead. At the moment, if we take Zane out of the occasion... Oh, we've got an incident. It's Kevin Zunneberg at the turn 9. Zane has pit, so he's lost the lead. He has to serve his penalty. Finley now in 8th. At this rate, Hazara, if this race stopped now, Hazara wins the championship. He cannot afford a penalty. Neither of these drivers can afford a penalty. Kevin Zunneberg, well, all that practice in the pit lane is all for naught. Battling at the back. That's Msipala heading to third. Uh-oh. This could have some implications. And Finley, oh my goodness! He nearly went into the back of Rafi there. Now he's going to try and get past Rafi. He's using all his energy up, but so is Rafi. He's running out of energy. He's going to get around on the outside. And there's a battle further ahead. That is Msipala and Go fighting for third place alongside Gavroche. And they're now dragging each other closer to the front. Is there a final stick of dynamite to be lit up here at the Yas Marina circuit by any of these drivers? If so, my goodness, title implications could be massive. Not suggesting something fatal, of course. I want this title won fair and square. Hazara in first. He is the current championship leader. He needs a 9-point, actually no, a 10-point gain, because remember, Finley got the point for pole position. He needs to score 10 points more than Finley. At this rate, Finley would have to finish in 5th. Sorry, no, 4th. Is it? I think it might be 4th. I will double check my sources, but here's Gavroche! Gavroche trying to get past Hazara! He's pushing Leon around the outside! Hazara will stay ahead! Gavroche furiously trying to get past with the better rubber! He's had it with... Oh, he's hit Hazara! And he's let Leon through! And Gavroche, now look who's behind him, Hazara's teammate, no, Finley's teammate, Msipala, is now all becoming extremely dangerous now. Hazara in a very vulnerable position. And Gavroche, remember, he has a 3-second penalty, so... But then again, he doesn't want everyone behind him, and there's an incident. Lawrence has had an incident. Oh, it's a virtual safety car. It's a virtual safety car, and Lawrence looks like he's lost outside the hotel. But it doesn't seem like anyone is going to be pitting. Now, why is he stopping on the track there? I think he's just been disqualified. No, he's not been. Is he? Oh, whoa, hold on. No, it's a full safety car. Oh, no. Oh, no. Has Lawrence just committed the ultimate sin to aid his teammates? Has he just committed that? I don't know. I don't want to suggest anything, folks, but... Uh-oh. Now, what do you do? What do you do if you're Hazara? Oh, no. This is the thing I was fearing would happen. Hazara is in the net leading moment. Leon has a penalty. Surely everyone has to pit. Those soft tyres, if the leader's pit, will be outrunning those at the back. Oh, no. Remember, it's far from over. It's going to be decided on the track now. Everyone's going to be on even tyres. Yeah, everyone's in. They have to pit. Everyone is in. This will be for soft tyres, I'm sure. Or maybe mediums. I think it might be mediums. No, wait. Soft tyres and mediums. A mixture. Hazara's going medium. Finley's going medium. Leon and Gavroche / Phil, Diogo Silva are going soft. Now that's quite interesting. Stefan is still pitting, so he's on the mediums as well. Zane has went out on used mediums. It's quite interesting. Look at this, a mixture. The medium runners think the softs will not last the race. What are we going to have? 5 laps? 6 laps left? Lawrence Fay got a nice disconnection again. Well, Lawrence, I think you may be required to provide video material of your crash, because I think the stewards may request that if necessary. I don't mean to be playing an activist here, but I'm hoping that fairness and integrity is prevailing. So, this means this title championship. I don't know why people are going so feisty with title championship. Yes, you want to win a title championship, but you want to win it fair and square. After all that's on the line is the title. There's no money at stake. Like the F1 Sim Racing Championship, where I think $1 million was awarded. What would you do if $1 million? Be visiting every country in the world. Oh, and Lawrence has dropped the R word in chat. You know what I mean, right? We're going to have 5 laps left, it seems. Because we're going to do one more lap for the safety car. Do not miss a thing. There are drivers with penalties. There are drivers who are going to get penalties. And we are going to have absolute cinema racing to the flag. God! Would anyone like to grab a little cuddly toy? A defibrillator? A glass of water before you begin? Now's your chance. You've got one more lap before the safety car comes in. I'll be fine. Finley. For Finley, he must have... He's got to put the bravest face imaginable on. Because now all of a sudden, his championship is in jeopardy. We were told Lawrence was telling Finley to watch out this race. Well, I have, by the way, Lawrence, I have your crash on camera. What happened was he seems to have crashed into the wall. It seems to have, he says there was a disconnection as safety car is going to come in this lap, unsurprisingly. Thankfully, unlike a few years ago, it comes out at the right time. Soon we're going to have the game finish it on the final lap. Oh no, 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 oh my goodness. Look how much he's slowing them down. Everyone has to duck for cover. They don't want to crash into each other. It's going very slowly, is Leon. He's got a 3-second penalty, so he wants to run clear. I feel there's got to be a minimum speed of how you've got to go when it comes to restarting the race. So here we go. Someone hard, someone medium, someone soft. 5 laps to the checkered flag. Here we go. This final 5 laps of the championship is underway. And it's going to be Leon that leads them ahead of championship contender Hazara and Msipola, a champion contender's mate of Finley. Gavroche up there. He's going to have a chance to get past Zane in 4th place. It looks like Msipola is closing up. Remember, he is a penalty, so if he finishes 3 seconds within Hazara, or ahead of Hazara, then he'll be out. Hazara trying to run away. No DRS as of yet, though, so you shouldn't be too worried, but it'll be activated in the next lap, and all hell's going to break loose. Oh boy. Are you ready? Are you ready for chaos to ensue? Then watch this space. Leon trying to run away. It looks like there could be a move for Gavroche. He's got the move. Finley's already got a move on the Slash, who needs the DRS. Not him. As it stands, he's only going to be 5th though. Is that a move for Gavroche? Almost. These positions are also going to be crucial for Finley's chance to win the championship. He's got to get ahead of one of these drivers that hasn't got a penalty. 5th at the rate will not be enough. DRS enabled. He's also got to remember Slash has a penalty, so it's not going to be much. Finley's got the fastest lap. Finley's got the fastest lap, so now he can win the championship. There's Gavroche. He's right behind Zane. But so is Nico. He's behind Gavroche. Is that a move from Yanel? Yes, it is. What a dive this would be on Slash. And Rafi has lost position to Finley. Finley on a charge as well. Zane losing 4th position. Now he's going to lose 5th position. Hazara gets back into the lead. Oh no! Msipola spun around and there's a big crash involving him. And oh dear, that's got over the thing and there's a big crash behind. And what's happened here? Nico's retired from the session on track. He's retired from the session on track. And Finley's now up to 4th. He's well in the championship battle now. Now, I don't know what is going on. Finley's got Gavroche. He's let Gavroche through. Gavroche has let Finley through. He's got a penalty anyway. Surely he's going to win this championship now. I don't think there's going to be any more safety cars. Nico's going to get warned for retiring on track. It was a collision between him and Msipola. It's going to be investigations abundant for the race. Finley has to just keep it on track, and he'll win the championship. Leon is in 2nd place, and he's got a penalty. Finley has run the entire gauntlet in 2 laps. That is why he's deserving of the championship. Hazara hasn't got much left in the tank. Looks like the tricks didn't work. Is there a last chance for anyone to stop Finley from winning this championship? The battles behind are absolutely hectic. Gavroche is No, that's Yanil battling with Zayn. Gavroche getting close though to Finley. Finley is almost at the finish line. He can see it coming. Oh, big slide from Gavroche. He's going to lose position now to Yanil, I'm sure. Oh, he's well behind. He's going to be out of DRS range, perhaps. 2 laps to go. Zara is still... He can still win this championship, though. If Finley... Actually, no, it won't matter. Finley will finish second. So if they get a 3-second penalty, it won't affect the position. The only one that can really overtake him is Yanil. I think Finley is in a safe place. Could Azara, like, you could try and back him up or something, but I don't think it's going to happen. Azara needs to think about playing the game. He's just running away, it's not going to be enough. Leon is closing up to try and take the win, but it won't be enough. Azara is probably going to win this race, but it's not going to be enough. Joel Silver and Stefan battling. Stefan might be losing another position here to Phil on the outside. There a last minute twist. This championship. So here we go. Final lap of the season. Looks like the two the two Williams are exchanging positions. Oh dear, and they're fighting each other for the position. Oh my goodness, how did they not collide? Oh no, Gavroche has lost position. And now, what's this? The Williams are fighting with Rafi and Zayn. There seems to be glitches everywhere. This might end in tears if they're not careful. Finley seems to be well ahead now. He's got 2.2 laps of fuel. He's going to be fine. And look at this. A battle for 5th place in the final lap of the season. No drama. Left unreported, and there's an incident there. And it is... Oh no! That's Zayn. Spun around. And it looks like it could be over, but let's look at this. Hazara is leading the race, but he knows it's not enough. He's done everything he can, but it looks like his game is up. He will cross the line as the winner, but it's not going to be enough. Finley has survived everything that was thrown at him in this championship. Hazara is going to win the race, but it will not be enough. Finley is your season 39 champion, and he finishes in 2nd place. But wow, Finley, a deserving champion. It looked like he was in jeopardy at some moments, but it is going to be Finley that wins the championships. Hazara so close yet so far. He finishes with, I believe it is a 5-point deficit. 6-point deficit to Finley. He's just too quick from these days. And what's Sapala doing? He's doing a lot of drifts, probably for his teammate who's won the title. He can't park there. And that will do it. Finley is the champion, but lots of fingers being pointed at Lawrence. They're not sure what happened there. Hazara, by the way, Hazara winning the race after that seriously unfortunate middle part of the race where he had disconnected from the session. He managed to win the race. Now what happened here? Viewing Lawrence instant, yeah, it looks like he did disconnect. But hold on. Sometimes it just doesn't disconnect by itself, you know. I'll leave you with that. It doesn't matter, it doesn't stop Finlay. He is the deserving F2 champion. Nothing can take that away from him. And I'm sure he did nothing wrong in the races. Zaro will have to settle for second best. He's already congratulated his title rival on the championship. Well, that'll do it then. The end of an era. The end of F1 24 for Premier Sim Gaming Leagues. Be off. And at the end of PS4, I believe, as well. I don't think they're getting it on PS4 F1 25 on the PS4. So I'll say goodbye to that. We've got upgrades soon then. But yes, that'll do it. Remember to use the code PSGL at GT Omega for 5% off. But that is going to do it for this season. Premier Sim Gaming Leagues for me. I'll be back for sure in season 40. Yes, 40 seasons. Don't know what we're going to do to celebrate that, but we'll be back in season 40, which should be in June, July, perhaps. And hopefully you'll be there for that as well. On new game F1 25, which launches on May 30th. Make sure you get the Iconic Edition. And if you're on F1 24 and you bought it from the PlayStation Store, you can get it at a discounted price. Yes, a very discounted price. So I hope you do check that out. But until then, thank you for watching the season. Thank you to Indigo. Thank you for his lovely, kind comments after he couldn't make it tonight. Thank you to the drivers participating. And until next season, good night, goodbye, good luck, roll on! F1 25.